Aladdin Smith sat at the small wooden table in their modest home, sharing a simple meal with his mother. The walls were worn and the furniture was sparse, but there was warmth in every corner of the room. As they ate their humble meal, they exchanged stories and laughter, their bond stronger than any material wealth. Aladdin's mother smiled as she watched him, grateful for the love they shared despite their poverty. "We may not have much," she said softly, "but we have each other, and that is the greatest treasure." Aladdin nodded, feeling the truth in her words. In the heart of a bustling, vibrant marketplace, Aladdin was busy selling small trinkets when he noticed a man dressed in fine, colorful clothes. The man's attire sparkled under the sunlight, and his eyes glimmered with an air of mystery. As he approached Aladdin, he smiled warmly and said, "I've heard of your cleverness and kindness, young boy. I have a task that requires someone like you. Will you help me?" Aladdin, though cautious, felt a spark of curiosity. The man spoke with such confidence and charm, and something about him hinted at a grand adventure. Intrigued by the promise of excitement, Aladdin agreed to follow the mysterious stranger, not knowing that this decision would lead him to a magical journey that would change his life forever. The marketplace's colors seemed to blur as they set off into the unknown. Aladdin and the mysterious man traveled through the vast desert, the golden sand dunes stretching endlessly before them. After hours of walking, they finally arrived at a hidden entrance, half buried in the sands. It shimmered with a soft golden glow, as if the earth itself was hiding a secret. "This is it," the man said, his voice filled with awe. "The Cave of Wonders." Aladdin's heart raced as he looked at the glowing entrance, sensing the magic that lay within. An adventure. Aladdin reached for the dusty lamp, its surface glowing faintly in the dim, mystical cave. With a gentle rub, the lamp began to shake, and a swirl of smoke erupted from it, filling the air with a vibrant, swirling mist. The cave trembled as a giant, ethereal genie emerged, his form glowing with a magical light. "Master!" the genie boomed, his voice echoing through the cavern. Aladdin stared in awe at the towering figure, knowing that his life had just changed forever. The magic had truly come to life. Aladdin thought for a moment, then said, "I wish for wealth so my mother and I will never go hungry again." The genie snapped his fingers, and in the blink of an eye everything changed. Aladdin's small, humble home was transformed into a magnificent palace, filled with piles of gold, shimmering jewels, and sparkling treasures. The walls were adorned with fine tapestries and the floors gleamed with marble. When Aladdin's mother saw the transformation, she gasped in disbelief, unable to comprehend how their simple life had changed so suddenly. With his newfound wealth, Aladdin turned to the genie and said, "I wish to become a prince with a grand palace so I can share my riches and help others." The genie granted his wish, and in an instant Aladdin was transformed. He wore royal clothes, a sparkling crown, and his once small home became a magnificent palace. Word spread quickly, and soon the entire kingdom gathered for a grand celebration in Aladdin's honor. People marveled at the generous prince, who shared his wealth with everyone. The kingdom celebrated in joy, admiring Aladdin not just for his riches but for his kindness and willingness to help those in need. Aladdin's heart swelled with pride as he realized that true greatness wasn't in wealth, but goodness of his actions. Aladdin, wanting to prove his worth to Princess Jasmine, turned to the genie and said, "I wish to be the best person I can be, worthy of Jasmine's love." The genie smiled warmly and granted the wish. In an instant, Aladdin felt a change within him. His heart swelled with kindness, his actions became more thoughtful, and his courage grew. When he met Jasmine again, she saw the transformation in him. She admired his sincerity and goodness, knowing that true love was found in the strength of his heart. Aladdin and Jasmine met in the palace gardens, a peaceful oasis filled with blooming flowers and the gentle hum of nature. The air was warm, and the soft light of the setting sun cast a golden glow over everything. As they walked along the winding paths, they began to talk openly, sharing their thoughts and dreams. Jasmine, who had always longed for a connection beyond wealth and status, was drawn to Aladdin's sincerity. She admired his kindness and the way he helped others, far more than any prince's title. Aladdin, in turn, felt a deep connection to Jasmine's wisdom and independence. "I want to be seen for who I truly am, not just as a prince," he confessed. Jasmine smiled, knowing she had found someone who understood her. In that serene garden, surrounded by the vibrant colors of nature, they discovered the true essence of each other, two souls bonded by honesty, kindness, and shared values. In the grand palace courtyard, decorated with vibrant colors and festive banners, Aladdin stood before the cheering crowd. The air was filled with excitement, but Aladdin's heart was calm, knowing that the true purpose of this celebration was not wealth, but the message he wanted to share. He raised his voice, and the crowd quieted. "True greatness," Aladdin began, "is not in gold or power, but in kindness and unity. Together, we can create a kingdom where every heart is valued, where no one is left behind." The crowd listened intently as Aladdin spoke of using their collective strength to help those in need, share resources, and build a community of compassion. The hearts of many and the atmosphere shifted from one of celebration to one of deep reflection and hope. People cheered, not for Aladdin's wealth, for his vision, a kingdom where kindness was the greatest treasure. As the sun set, casting a golden hue over the palace, Genie appeared one last time before Aladdin and Jasmine on the balcony. "It's time for me to go," he said with a smile. "You've found everything you need, love, kindness, and each other. I'm free to explore the world now." Aladdin and Jasmine thanked him, their hearts full of gratitude. With a flash, Genie vanished, leaving them to watch the sunset, filled with hope and joy for the future they would share together.